Hello, and welcome back to Dunkirk. And welcome back to the stream as well. Just gotta turn off my speakers here so the mic don't feedback. So here we go. Okay, professional streamer here. So, welcome everybody, welcome. How is everyone doing this fine Sunday afternoon? So winter is finally getting a hold of the season here in Norway. So really cold, but it's snowing outside, kind of beautiful. So it's a nice day to be inside, to be fair. But we are here for Dunkirk and the transfer window today. Yeah. So first things first. So how is everybody tonight? Nice to have some new faces in as well. Welcome, old and new, guys and gals. And just to take a quick recap of last season, if you saw today's episode earlier, it's a bit of a spoiler, but yeah, we got promoted, and if you can see it down on the screen we have up there, we have a FA Vase trophy as well. We won the final. And yeah, the last episode was a cracker. So yeah, even if you now know the outcome, you should watch it because of what a final few games we had. All on the line, and it worked out in our favor. But so I've only played a few days, so we're still in the end of May, as you can see. Haven't even skipped to June yet, which is kind of the start of the transfer window. We don't really have transfer windows here in the Sport United Counties League Division 1, but we're gonna treat it as so anyway. So we're gonna do the transfer window together. I haven't really streamed Football Manager before. I've almost only made content and videos for YouTube, so I'm quite excited to get your opinion and suggestions and stuff like that. So I have my pen and paper ready to take my transfer notes. So we're of course going to go through a quick recap of the last season, and then we're going to get into our team and look forward into the new season. The goal is to get through the summer window today, so probably a 2-hour stream. Who knows how long it's going to take, but we're going to get to the first game of the season and stop there because we want to do the first game of the season in the next episode, I guess. So let's see how that works out. But for now, let's check out our team and our season, how it went actually. Just gonna answer a message here. Pro streamer again. Yeah, so we ended the season on a high. We beat Whitley Bay, 6-time FA Vase winner Whitley Bay, which was amazing. It was a penalty shootout, another penalty shootout which we won. We are penalty specialists. As you can see, we won the final, the quarterfinal, the 5th round, the 4th round, and the 2nd round, and the 2nd qualifying round on penalties. So yeah, we're just amazing at penalty shootouts apparently. So I'm just gonna tell all my guys to just get us penalties. That will win us games. And our goalkeepers has been superb in the penalty shootouts as well, which is a difference in what they have been in the season. So goalkeeper is the first thing I know we need to improve on in this summer window. So let's take a look at the table as well. We got promoted alongside Aylstone Park, which won the playoff final against our club rivals, actually. Jedlings Miners Welfare, yeah. They are one of our rival clubs, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, they are. So they're gonna keep back there. So our other rivals are Carlton, Long Eaton United, Arnold. Henor is in our same division, I think. Yep. No, they are not. They are in the division we're moving into, I guess. Premier North. Ooh, we might get Henor then. That is probably it. But yeah, we can meet them in the cups and stuff like that. Hopefully, we get into the FA Cup this year. That would be amazing. So that is a quick recap. We're gonna go over the squad in just a sec. As always, as a fun thing, maybe for myself, but I think you guys enjoy it as well. I like to do what I call dynamic kits, and that is, if you look at it upright, we have our 3 jerseys for our team, our home, away, and our 3rd shirts. So these are the new shirts for the new season 2, actually. So I just made these before I hopped onto the stream. So I would really enjoy your opinion on this. So the way we're doing this, our main colors are of course red and black and white. So our home and away jerseys are always going to be some sort of mix of those two. But I want you guys to chip in on the 3rd shirt, which in the first season was yellow and blue. Now it's orange, yellow, and black bicolor, which I think was a nice 3rd shirt for this season. So I'm not sold on the 3rd shirt for now. So if you have any good suggestions, and then I mean color combinations, that would be cool. And of course, if you enjoy just plain shirts, shirts with stripes, bicolored shirts, yeah, stuff like that. So any suggestions are welcome. So I'm gonna change these kits every season. That is the point of that, and I think that is just a cool little thing to do. Most teams do that in real life as well, so I kind of enjoy that. So let's go through things fast and quick here. So finances, first of all. Yeah, we are, yeah, even if we actually won the FA VAS final, which gave us about 20k, I think, we're still almost £5,000 in the red. So that's too bad, because then they won't give us a coaching badge either. So that is a bit of a letdown, to be fair. So we need to take care of our finances. Our new wage budget is £1,200 a week, but we can't go near that. I'm gonna try to stay as close as I am to the current budget, but being realistic, I think we need to set a roof of around £700 a week. If we could keep under that, that would be perfect. 600 or 700. I'm gonna adjust that as we go. That is the plan, and I'm just gonna ask, but in Football Manager 23, I haven't been able to get a... I've probably just asked not so long ago. I haven't been able to get a senior affiliate in any save I've done, so it seems like it's much harder to get a senior affiliate club in this version of Football Manager. So there's not much we can ask of here, so we need to improve our finances. That is our main goal of the next season, and if we could do back-to-back promotions, I would really enjoy that as well. So yeah, what else can we take a look at before we begin here? Yeah, scouting, surrounding divisions. Yeah, we're gonna splash some cash on surrounding divisions for now, just to get some players in. We're gonna fix our recruitment focuses after we've found out what we need to get rid of and what we need to get into the club in terms of players, that is. So But table-wise, we ended up actually playing Ailstone in the second to last game of the season, and we beat them. So that actually sealed our season. So the last game was a draw, I think. No, we actually won that as well against Harrowby. And yeah, as you can see, it was 4 weeks until the next to the FA VOD finals. We had to play a few friendlies actually, so that was something special. But anyway, we did good, 93 points. So what kind of division are we going up to really? We are going to County League. I don't really know what specific division we are going into, because there are quite a few, as you can see. Probably something called North, but yeah, we won't see that until the end of June actually, around 24th of June. Now, I did show you the youth intake in the second to last episode on Thursday, I think. But just go quickly. Yeah, I will just go through them quickly. These are actually two guys we had before, I think. George Little and Charlie Robbie, yeah, I think so. I didn't sign all of them because, yeah, finances, and we can't really develop too many players right now. So these are the guys who got into the team, and that is John Robinson, who's actually decent. He's a bit slow, but he can become something of a prospect for us. Then Young Tae-wook, our South Korean striker, he actually played a game for us because we had some injuries and scored 2 goals. So I'm hanging my hopes on this guy. He's already 2.5 star, and he's got 14 acceleration. So this is a guy we can actually keep in and out of the first team squad, just as a 4th choice striker maybe. I'm going to trim him as an inside forward as well. I'm already doing that, I think. No, I'm not, but yeah, I'm going to do it. So let's do it like that. Yeah, he is right-footed. Okay. And lastly, David Richardson Goss, attacking playmaker, decent mentals for a 16-year-old, and he's pretty tall as well. Not too quick, but yeah. So these are the 3 prospects we're taking care of for the next season. So let's get into the team then. We talked about this all year long. I'm not super sold on any of our tactics this year, unfortunately, so we might look to do something else. And I am tempted to just remove this cautious one because I'm not a fan, to be fair, so you know what? Let's just get rid of it. And I am gonna remove this one as well because we haven't used it too much. Is this the right one? Yeah. No. Yeah, this is a pressing one. So let's clear that one as well. And I'm gonna actually add one from one of my other saves, and that is a... Yeah, because I'm doing a private save with AFC Blackpool on the same tier as Dunkirk actually. So that is basically more of a pressing tactic built on the preset of Gegenpress, but yeah, it's highly modified. But it's a 4-4-2. So I'm actually gonna set as my primary tactic, but because I think it will work well for us with the players we have and the players we want. So that means we need strikers. Yeah, and yeah, we need to fix the team really. But so let's just see what we have here. So let me see. Yeah, so welcome to the stream, everybody. I see there's some new people in the stream. How is everyone doing today? And seeing as I'm mostly streaming City Skylines, who of you have actually played Football Manager or are interested in football? Or soccer for you Americans out there? Soccer ball. I've probably been playing this since... yeah, since the time when it was called Championship Manager, and that is way back in 2004 or something, and maybe before that as well, when I was a kid, like in '95. So this is a game which releases a new version every year. So you get some improvements, and of course updated teams and databases and stuff like that. So it's more of the same each year, but slight improvements, and yeah, they made some really good stuff over the years. And if you're into football, this is really it's a really great game to get deep into the teams and just play in England or in some random league or something. So you get really deep into football wherever you're playing. So I'm gonna recommend it to everyone who hasn't tried Football Manager. It's the exact opposite of FIFA, I would say, because there you actually control your players and you don't manage the team at all, almost. But anyway, so I'm gonna do my transfers with this 4-4-2 in mind, but we're gonna have to keep our 4-3-3 in mind as well, seeing as our wingers actually need to be a bit more attacking than we would in a 4-4-2, and we're gonna keep in mind that we do want to use a DM from time to time. That is my goal there. So let's just actually make our assistant pick our best 11 in terms of what we have here. So this is what we end up with. He actually brought in some of the subs as well. So I'm gonna see if I agree here. Level of White, yeah. Chris Scott, Norman. Our defenders hasn't been good. So James, you're in there. Travis James is great actually, because we had him on loan until April, I would say, and then his contract went out, so we could actually sign him for quite cheap as well. So he's with us for another year, and I think he has a extension clause as well. Marva, of course, Godfrey. So Marva is ball-winning midfielder. Yeah, perfect. Gonna set you up for a... Yeah, sure. Godfrey is too oldest in the midfield. Actually, except for Sjöberg, we have 43, 40, and 46 years in our midfield. So a pretty old midfield here. So this is the problem right away, because we relied on one single striker all year. That's one of our problems there. So yeah, he actually puts Luke Smitherman, our assistant, that is in the target forward position. So this is our guy. 51 goals last year, and he's still only 16 years old. He's okay. His physicals are horrible, but somehow he just gets in the right positions. So yeah, I don't really know what to do with him, but he is in a team until further notice. I am, however, going to change this guy to poach and this guy to target forward. I'm going to experiment with having and just switch them up, because Moore is left-footed, so I'm going to experiment with having the left-footed guy on the right, because this tactic is actually a bit based on crosses and stuff like that. So I think this would be a good one, and if you could have Jones go attacking here, actually target forward support there. So we have a few attacking guys here. Would like to switch these guys up as well, so let's just do that, just to try something new. Advanced playmaker, attack, so they kind of stagger each other, and that's how we're gonna line up next year. So immediately I see places of improvement. Okay, so Omoffe should be in as well. He's actually better than Mar, because Marva is going out now. No, we have Marva for another year. Okay, so let's just delete our subs then. We need to fix the team beforehand. So we actually have our old midfielders in for another year. That is okay. So Sedgemore is going, of course. He's not cut out anymore. Lee Clark is going. He's not... No, actually we have him for one more year. He's probably just a sub though. Norman is going back from to his parent club. He's not that good anymore. Smitherman is going back. These are the three youngsters, so they are going to be here. So let's just put the guys who's going away down into the under 21s, just to get them out of our view here. Oh, I didn't see your chat there, Keith. Hello, Keith. How are you doing today, my friend? So the question is, if you're playing with wingers, have you thought about putting early crosses on? I have. I did use this tactic in a private save. Having hit the early crosses on is actually pretty good if you have faster strikers. So if the strikers are faster than the defenders, so if you have 1 or 2 quick strikers, it's really great in this. So now we're down in English lower league 9 or 10. We have a pretty slow defenders, but for me now we actually have just Levi Moore, which is pretty slow. So I find if you have hit early crosses on, then the cross will often just go behind the defenders and straight to the keeper. So we might actually turn it on just to try it in the friendlies, but that is an excellent. Yeah, so that is an excellent ask there, Keith. We're gonna start with it off, but seeing as we need to sign at least 2 strikers this summer, so that is an excellent instruction to turn on if we get some quick ones. And yeah, we have some new people in the stream. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Nice to see some new people in the stream and the chat as well. So yeah, Keith says, will it not work to hit your target forward if he has a big team? Yes, that will work as well. So we are actually, if I would have the instruction which says to says for the goalkeeper to just hoof the ball to the target forward, that would really be an excellent instruction to put on. I'm gonna try without it though, because this. The way I want to play this tactic is to play a bit more out from the defense and then just kind of play the ball with shorter passes and stuff like that. So for now, I just want to see how that works with this team. We can play a bit of a more counter-attacking football when we play against stronger opponents, so then we might just pull back the defense and just kind of hoof the ball a bit more. So that is an excellent question as well. I get that, especially as the 4-4-2 is the best balanced system. Yeah, I totally agree. We did play a 4-3-3 in the first season, and we had a lot of issues with our striker, which to his defense, he scored 51 goals last season, so he's a prolific striker, but he's very slow. So we tried we had a alternative 4-3-3 if you like, which had a bit more longer ball, but he just couldn't get to the ball. So that is why I think we're going to play a bit more out from the back this year, just to try that, see how that works. Yeah, should we just take a look at the team? We have a pretty small squad as always in these lower leagues. Let's just get sorted here. So yeah, we don't have a backup goalkeeper either, do we? No. Let's just bring up one of our youth goalkeepers just for just as a placeholder here. So let's just get him in, and we have actually, we don't have any defensive subs here. So this is the problem with the amateur contracts and stuff like that. You just sign players all the time, and other teams just sign your players. So you have a very high rotation of players in your squad here. So I am going to keep the new South Korean region up on the substitute bench for now. We're going to put these two down, I think, eventually. But seeing as we have only these 3 players as a starting point for our subs, that isn't good, because this keeper, of course, needs to be replaced. We probably want to get rid of our first team goalkeeper as well, because he although he seems good, he did a lot of bad decisions and handling errors last season. He had way too many goals against where he actually touched the ball but just flopped it behind him. So I'm not trusting him too much. So I'm gonna let his contract run out this year. So first things first then. First choice goalkeeper. I'm gonna write all of this down on my little paper here, and then we're gonna get into the recruitment focuses and set up what we need. I think we're gonna try to use the new system which came in, in the new version of Football Manager. So I haven't really used it too much, so we're gonna take a look at that later. Yeah, so how is everyone today? Are any of you guys playing Football Manager or any other football-related games this year? I haven't played FIFA for quite a while, actually. I used to play FIFA quite a lot when I was in school and stuff like that, 15 years ago. So, but I am more of a Football Manager man, to be honest. So, Aaron Buffton, he will not be our first choice goalkeeper next year. So, that will mean we need a first choice goalkeeper first. And we should really look for a second goalkeeper as well, but we could aim for a prospect there, I would say. So a second goalkeeper who isn't really altogether ready for the first team, but he can do a job if our first choice goalkeeper gets injured. So I'm gonna say first choice and a prospect. So what I mean about the prospect, if I want to sign a prospect for my club, I do want them to be hopefully no more than 20 years old. So we'll see if we can find something like that. So Keith says, playing FM with Dynamo Dresden in my third season in Bundesliga 2 and unbeaten after 18 games. Oh, that is excellent. The second Bundesliga, that is a cool thing. Dynamo Dresden, I have actually heard of that team. That is a cool team to manage. So you're unbeaten in 18 games as well. That is a good start to the season. That's a good start. Dynamo Dresden, let's just take a quick look. That is a nice one. Yeah, I haven't loaded the Bundesliga, but seems like a big club actually to be in the third German league. Oh, that's cool. That is great stuff, Keith. Okay, so moving on. Aaron Buffton is out, so new first choice goalkeeper and a young prospect. Our main man, Lawel White, which is the only player I think who resided at the team when we took over last year, who has actually stayed in the team, and he is here for 1 more year, so he has been sensational for us. So seeing as he is on a low wage, we're gonna trust in him. So we're not gonna sign a first choice right fullback, but we might look to search for a central defender who can play on that fullback position as well, because we need a sub for him if he gets injured or suspended or something. Let's just take the left fullback as well. Good old Gareth Jellyman, 8 assists last year, and he did a job for us. He did a good job, but he's 42 years old and he's not cut out for this league anymore. So I think we'll release him. So then that will mean we need a first choice left fullback, and we are playing fullbacks, not wingbacks. I think that is that is too advanced football to be played in this tier 10 or now tier 9 actually. So first choice, we also need a second choice here, of course, but if we can get someone who can play both central defense and left fullback, that would be excellent, because we needed to think about our finances, of course. Which is, yeah, our finances aren't good, to be fair. We have 2 defenders here, which actually, yeah, they have 1 more year, so they're gonna stay. Travis James is actually just 21, so he's one of our younger players. Gotta keep faith in him. Chris Scott will do a job as well. I think Chris Scott is pretty slow, aren't you? Not too bad, really, not too bad. So I have faith in these 2. Seeing as we don't have any other defenders, we need to sign a few guys for the bench here. And we have a new follower in Keith, my running life. Yeah. That is great, Keith. Welcome to the stream and thanks for the follow. Hope everyone is having a nice Sunday today. It's great to do a Football Manager stream, which I haven't done before, really, so that is quite interesting. So for you guys coming into the stream tonight, this is actually a series I'm creating for my YouTube channel. So we have so we are 6 episodes in, which covers the first season. We did a preliminary stream just to get the team together and just kind of create an intro for the first episode. So we planned to have a stream for this summer window, and I'm going to continue doing that, having a stream for the between each season. So this stream is going to be edited down probably and just put into episode 7, that is, which will be the start of the next season. So yeah, so everyone, thanks for joining the stream and giving me follows and chatting and stuff like that. So if you want to follow the save, go to my YouTube channel as well. Link in the description as always. But enough about self-promoting. Great to have you in, Keith. It's nice to have you in. Totally lost the point, but yeah, central defenders. If we could get one really good first choice central defender, that would be great, and we need a sub as well. So I'm gonna say to look for a first choice, but he has to be of higher quality than both Scott and James, I think, and have some speed to him as well. First choice plus I'm gonna call it a flexible central defender, because I want him to have some ability to play one of the fullback positions as well. So I'm gonna write flexible. Yeah, flexible fullback. That is a new term I've just made up. Anyway. Okay, so that covers our defense for now. We're gonna have to adjust this as we go along today, of course. But let's just get through this, because we're gonna get through the whole summer window in the stream. So I'm hoping to be able to do it in 2 hours. Let's see here. Right wing, Theo Sjöberg is here with us 1 more year. He's not cut out for a first choice guy anymore. He did a job last year, but we need to invest in our fullbacks and our attacking midfield this year. So I'm gonna say a first choice. We are playing wingers, right? Yeah, a winger. If we found a great player, which is more of an attacking inside forward or stuff like that, I would be totally in for that as well, because I don't think it hurts us to play a bit more attacking. Because I'm kind of treating these 2 guys on the sides here and 2 strikers as our 4 attacking guys. So if we have players who can play both on the sides and in the forward positions, that would be great if they had a bit of flexibility to them. So I'm kind of treating these 4 and these 2 as more of the second half of the team, which is more defensive minded. Actually, the attacking playmaker would be more of an attacking guy, but yeah, you get the drift. So, first choice, right winger. Here we actually have our young South Korean guy, which is exactly what I just said. He is mainly a forward, actually, a striker. But I'm teaching him to play on the right side as well. I'm actually teaching him to be a inside forward, yeah. Maybe we should actually teach him to inverted winger, maybe. No, sorry, not inverted. But let's teach him to become a winger, actually. That is a supportive role. Okay, let's actually do that, just so we can fill in if we need it. So that is our. So he's actually our second choice for both striker and right wing, which is great. And same goes for the left side, actually. Our main all guy last year, Steve Jones. He was fantastic. 17 goals, 23 assists. Yeah, he had the highest percentage of key passes each game. Fantastic guy, but he is really old and he has dropped off tremendously this year. So I think I tried to get him for one more year, but he wanted like £100 a week. We can't afford that, so I'm gonna. If you can keep him for one more year, he's gonna be a second choice for us, and that would be cool actually. So he will probably start on the bench if we can get him back. He has fill in striker as well, so he can do that. But we're gonna also search for a first choice. First choice winger on the left and right side. So that is our goal there. And this year we are gonna focus on speed, because when you're playing in like tier 10, tier 9, tier 8 in the English league, physical attributes are so much more important than everything else. So if you have if you have some forwards or midfielders, like this South Korean here, which has like 14 acceleration and 10 pace, they will just run past everyone. So yeah, they will of course shoot a lot of just outside of goal and just hit wrong balls and bad passes and stuff like that. But they will get into the positions, which is really important, I think. So yeah, physical attributes is a good point. Then we have our other two old guys, or actually Omofe is just 24, but we have this guy Rambir Marva, which is a great name, who played quite a lot for us last season. He is slow, more of a defensive-minded guy, and we have him for one more year, so this will be our defense midfielder first choice if we get back to that tactic. So he will actually switch up with Omofe here, which is also a ball-winning midfielder. He's a bit younger, a bit more athletic. I think these two will actually fight out for that ball-winning midfield position. So I'm kind of satisfied with that. Then we have the third old guy, or actually fourth old guy, 40-year-old Canadian Elliot Godfrey, which, to be fair, is a decent playmaker. He's also just declining physically, but he has done bits for us. So what I want here for the midfield is actually one more attacking-minded midfielder. It doesn't need to be first choice, I think, but if we can find a first choice like playmaker guy, which is a bit more athletic than Godfrey, that would be the best. First choice, physical, or quicker, I could say, quicker. But if you also find a more of a young prospect here, which will eventually take over for these old guys, that would be a good one as well. So we might just do a prospect instead. So let's see here. So we have some new people in the stream again. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I hope everyone is having a fantastic Sunday as always. So if you have any suggestions for the tactic, for the players, stuff like that, or any thoughts or questions at all, please put them in the chat, and I'm always open to listening to other people's mind. So, lastly, forwards. We have our guy, our 16-year-old Levi Moore. We got him from... No, he's actually one of our own. He's actually one of our own. Yeah, he did bits for us last year. 51 goals in 43 starts. The thing letting him down is, of course, the physicals aspect of the game, which we are actually gonna focus on. Quickness. Why am I training him for a target forward? Ah, he played a target forward last year. He's gonna go back to just focusing on quickness. So that leaves us with no second striker, actually. This guy, Luke Smittyman, that is just a emergency loan we got in for the final 5 games, I think. Hasn't done... No, sorry, we had him for over half season. I must have mixed that up with someone else, but he did actually do great for us. Seeing as we need to take care of our finances, if we can get this guy in on loan for 1 more season, that would be nice, actually. Because he can fill in on the left side. He's left-footed. No, he's right-footed. Ah. And so this guy can do a job for us, actually. We are training him for attacking midfielder right. Okay, so let's just stop that. He is... This guy can actually be a backup for us. He's quick. He's horrible at finishing, but he did score 13 goals. You know what? I'm just gonna see if I can get him on loan 1 more time. No, I can't. They want to use him in the first team. Okay, so we need to find a replacement there. So, yeah. In terms of Levi Moore, he is well suited for a target forward and a poacher, but yeah. I'm gonna try to find 2 strikers, I think. And if I can find 2 first choice strikers who can be playing most of the games, and Levi Moore can be the third choice, that would be my preferred choice. So 2x first choice is what I'm gonna look for here, and I'm also gonna look for strikers who can also play out wide, which will be a part of how we keep our finances down low. Yeah, so 2 main strikers would be great here. So that's it. There we have our little sheet of paper. First choice goalkeeper plus a prospect. First choice left fullback. First choice central defender and a flexible fourth choice central defender who can also play fullback would be nice. First choice, first choice winger for both left and right midfield. First choice playmaker for the central midfield, probably a bit quicker, and 2 strikers, first choice. So that's it. Then we have the plan. So we have quite a lot of wages to work with there, but I really don't want to go near £1,000 a week. So let's just see if we can get rid of our excess players before we do anything else. We can't terminate this loan. We're gonna try to get rid of Sedgemore and Clark. Let's just offer them out. These guys will expire anyway, so... not Clark, actually. Maybe we should just keep Clark in the loop, just because he's cheap. Yeah, sure. Aaron Crafton, our goalkeeper, is going out on is going to get out of the club as well, and I think that's it for now. Just going to let the contracts run out here anyway. Carrier back down to the under 21s. There we go. So let's just see if we can set up our recruitment focuses then. We of course don't have too much in terms of scouting staff here. We have 1 chief scout and 2 scouts, so this will take a long time if we fill all of our positions in there. So let's just focus. We need a goalkeeper. That is the main goal there. So let's just search for everything from 3 stars up, and decent proficiency, ongoing. That will be our main focal point there. And I'm gonna set our second focal point to be left fullback, because we had a hard time getting a first choice player here all last season. So we actually tried to get a replacement for our fullback all of last season, but we couldn't just find one. So we're gonna go sim here, ongoing. That is great stuff. We will look for strikers, of course, is our other thing which is missing. So let's look for, yeah, just let's look for any role here, to be fair. Any role, yeah. And 3 stars are up. Sure. Sure. We're gonna start there, and I'm gonna fill in the other. Actually, let's just fill in the right wing as well. I don't want to fill in everything here, but let's just see if this works. Decent for this. Sure. Okay, so we have actually in need of 3 more positions, but we're gonna search for them manually. So let's see what we're gonna do then. Yeah, so this actually took 3/4 of an hour, so let's just get into it then. So, can we actually ask for another scout? Scouts allowed? We can try. We can try. We're just gonna skip ahead a bit now to the start of June, I think, because then people will start moving clubs and stuff like that. We actually got one scout. Yeah, we actually got one more spot for a scout. We're gonna do that right away. So let's just see here. Mental attributes. I'm gonna search for potential now, actually. So, there's not much to choose from, really. Paddy Atkinson. You're on no wages. Okay, let's just see if he will sign for us. You're gonna be a scout. Okay, you don't want to be a scout. Okay, I understand. Killing him. Actually, let's search for ability first. Withers. This guy is a scout and he's available, so let's just try for him. Daniel Huxley. Scout. And you can stay with us 1 more year if you get promoted. Okay. 50, I agree. Let's hope he joins us then. Yeah, so let's just see how this works. The game is pretty fast actually, because I have only loaded in England, I think. Actually, I have yeah, the other UK countries as well as Ireland, but yeah, so they're view only, so the game is quite quick. So we will get through this in a quick fashion, I think. So let me see. So we already got a left back in. So this is also what I'm seeing a lot of in this tier. It seems like a good fullback for this level, except it's very slow. So that immediately tells me, no thanks. I'm gonna focus a bit on what we actually want for this team this second season. Huxley signed right away. Because in the first season, when you start a save like this, you just have to hoard players to just get a team together. Because everyone else just sign players all the time and sign your players as well, so you just have to get them down to a contract just to keep a team together. But for the second season, we actually have a plan. We have some experience with what worked and what didn't work. So yeah, so that is great. A great improvement for the second transfer window. Just gonna see what kind of reports this Daniel Huxley had from before. So let's see, we're sorting by ability here. Manuicatio. Ooh, decent winger actually. Decent winger. I put him on my shortlist actually. Just 1 month actually. Target forward, yeah. And I'm also gonna avoid the old guys this year. We will actually have to like sign guys like him, like 36, but not 45 like yeah, half of our team. Great guy, but he's not very physical. I want one at least immensely fast forward. That would be my preference. Goalkeeper 37. I don't mind an old goalkeeper. Oof, he's not good at all. And Jacobs? No, really. Ball winning midfielder. AFC Blackpool. Actually, I have this club in my private save, AFC Blackpool, and I also have this player, so that is quite nice to see. That he's actually a real player. With a face and everything. That is nice. Defensive midfielder, yeah. Let's just move on. Oh, Colney Heath are making an offer for our defender here. No. We're gonna have to keep all of him for one more year, I think. No. Reports on our South Korean, yep, sure. Moore is eligible for a... Ah, he's finally 17. Congratulations, Levi Moore. Happy birthday. Yeah, today. Then we can actually make a... No, you're not an important player. You're a squad player, guy. We can make a contract. Sign him up. 2 years, perfect. No... Like that. Extension after final games. You're gonna get 30. You're gonna get 30. Okay, nope. Come on, sign this contract already. Yes, there we go. We have him for 2 years, and if we get promoted, no, sorry, if he plays 15 games last season, he will actually be here for 3. So that ties our main youngster down for 3 years. That is great. Nice start to the stream. Okay. So Manchester City won the league again. No surprises there. How did the Premier League fare altogether? Pretty standard, to be fair. Newcastle didn't do too well in this FM save. Liverpool is up there. Yeah, pretty standard and boring. Ah, there's 1 point separating those two. Anyway, let's move on. So we're soon into June here. Staff numbers update. That is, yeah, our new scouts, of course. Our new scouts. So here we go. Scouting update. I'm not gonna look too closely on all of these scouting updates just yet. Just gonna move along a few weeks, I guess. So we get near to the actual start of the season. Oh. Currently almost 8 p.m. here in Oslo in Norway. So getting kind of late on a Sunday afternoon. Ooh, so our midfielder actually announces his retirement. Well, I can't blame him. He's actually the playmaker, so we actually need a first choice playmaker then. I'm gonna write that down. Plus prospect maybe for the second, because we need 4 midfielders, especially if we're gonna revert back to that 4-3-3 where we're playing a defensive midfielder in addition to 2 central midfielders. So of course he's gonna be allowed to retire. You have the ability to actually ask him to reconsider retirement, but I find that a bit yeah, it's a bit weird. Anyway, yeah, sure. Can accept some of these suggestions. Okay, so our new recruitment focuses are underway, and our chief scout added a prospect one in as well. So they've actually found a few players to scout here. That is nice. What have they found so far? No keepers. They have Tom in progress. 3 left backs. That's nice. That's nice. So, of course, finances-wise, we want to spend as little money as possible. So, getting people in from other clubs just on a loan is something we're gonna aim at least 4 or 5 of the players we signed this summer should be free from other clubs, just to keep the wages down. Sam Cross is actually the one. Ooh, he has great physicals, but then he has horrible technicals. He's a very defensive fullback. He might do a job, but he won't create that much. X-Loan. Yeah, too slow. These two are too slow. This one is actually nice. Horrible crossing though. Right winger, one Anguillan guy. He's alright, not too bad. 6 strikers. A lot of these guys I saw in scout reports earlier this season, so I think there's a reason I haven't signed them, but let's just keep them in there. These are just youngsters then. Yep, let's just move on. So let's see here. Let's just see what we get here. Yes, I agree. Loan list, sure. Ooh, I'm offered a new contract. Defensively solid, counter-attacking. Sure. Yeah, sure. I want a new deal, of course. That is great. These guys will go. Yeah, all of these guys will be released. Here we go. The staff. Oh, we have to renew the staff as well. Our director of football doesn't recommend that I re-signed my assistant coach, actually. Well, he is horrible. How is our physios and stuff like that? I'm gonna re-sign the scout and the physio, just because. Go, same wage, same contract. We'll do the same thing with the physio. There we go, and 50. Yes. How about the director of football? He recommends that we resign him, but yeah, I don't think so. He's not that good. Brian Blower is a. We're gonna find a replacement for all of these 3, I guess. So let's just keep them off then. Yep. I am delighted to sign a new contract. I'm pleased to have been given the opportunity to continue what I've started here. Yep. We built something very impressive here. Blah blah blah. Long-term success. Hungry. Yeah. That is a short and sweet interview. CSKA Moscow make Olazabal offer. Yeah, so we are getting into transfer and silly season now. Outing cost 5k. And there we have it. Steve Jones, 46 years young, finally announced his retirement. We're gonna keep the history, of course. He did a very good job for us last season. Sure. Okay, so let's see where we get. I'm gonna get ahead to about the 10th of June, then we can start looking at scout reports and stuff like that. Yeah, it's a long time until the start of the season, so we have plenty of time to fix things. The nice thing about keeping our fullback for the right side, Levi White, is that he is a team leader. And we have Marva for another year as well, so we have our 2 kind of highly influential players. That is nice to keep the team together. So I'm happy to retain them. Let's see here, let's see. Yeah, I don't want to... Levi Moore signs a contract. That is just great, just great. So he will still focus on quickness. Yep. So we can like sign more coaches, we can sign performance analysts and stuff like that, but I really don't want to because they cost money and we don't really need them in this league. So I'm not too worried about that. Gareth Gellerman announces his retirement as well. Did you already do that? Or is that a new news article for me? Yep, that is new. So Gellerman is out. He is also 42. So thank you for your service this first year and have a good retirement. So all of our oldest are now out except for Marva actually. He will stay on for one more year, hopefully. So I haven't been watching too much football lately, but I have seen some of the. I saw the quarterfinal. The quarterfinal game between Portugal and Morocco, which was just amazing. It is great that an African team has made it to the semi-finals of the World Cup. I just find that really amazing, and that is why the World Cup is so fun, because you have all these teams which never have played each other because they're on different continents and stuff like that. And we get some weird results then, and especially in this World Cup, which is of course a World Cup which we don't support that well because it is in Qatar, and yeah, you know, we're not going to get into that today, but it's a horrible place for a World Cup and a horrible setting, but much of the football has been very good, to be fair, and very exciting. Ooh, Scott announces he is retiring from the football at the current level. Okay, so he doesn't want to come with us up till tier 9. So at the end of the season he will actually retire as well. And Marva, okay, so we are losing. We need to get the paper and the pen back out because Marva is retiring as well. Often link with Wolves Casual, great stuff, we want to get rid of him. Okay, so that means actually Scott, we were gonna keep him for a year, but then we actually need. Yeah, we are already searching for a first choice central defender. I would say we would have maybe 2 first choice central defenders then, because yeah, we're gonna utilize James. Oops, I wrote on the wrong line here. There we go. We have Travis James, but that is it. We don't have any defenders other than him. So we're thin in the central defense department. So, ooh, yeah, a lot of retirements this year. So far, 5 apiece. Just gonna get myself something to drink while we're waiting. Right, so we're back again. Let me see. Yes, 2 center backs is our new. Got there. Then we have Godfrey. Red retires. Our Canadian guy. We're in Toronto. Okay, he's actually 4 years older than me. So yeah, a lot of retirees this summer. Grimpong, nope. More now. Houndgrom, yep. Great stuff. So let's see here. I was away at a Christmas party last night, so if I sound a bit off, that is why. So Apparently having a straight up Coca-Cola just to get things going. A bit tired today, you could say. So let's actually wait one more time because before we check out these recruitment focuses. That will help us get some players in, which we can take a look at. Potton United keen on signing our keeper as well. That is great to hear. We want to get rid of him. So let's hear. Premier League window opens. Yeah, the regular transfer window opens the 10th of June, I think. Yeah. And that is so in real life as well. Okay, so we can see people starting to make deals now. I want to make sure I scout the right players before I do anything, any signings. But we're gonna start in just a few days. So let's see where we get at then. Yeah, gonna skip. Let's just check out this guy, Dan Walker. How are you? Slow. So we can go through all of this every time we get it, but it might be a bit time consuming. This guy Nosa Iyamu he's decent. He is right. Yeah, we need a first choice right winger. This guy has everything I want, and he's got some bit of flair as well. He's a determined player. He's a leader. Ooh, let's just take a look at this guy. Wanted to buy 16 clubs. Okay. You know what? You are getting in trial for a couple of weeks. Yes, we can learn a bit more about you. A striker here, Ethan Jones. Not too impressed. Well, he's very all-rounded. But I want more of a specific striker, I think. Left. No, this guy is right-footed. Not to my taste. Luke Roddick, slow for a fullback. Joe Paxman, starting to get into the lower stars now. Let's check James Morris out. Nope. Left winger, Toby Adakunle. Decent guy. Not too good at passing though, so for a winger I'm gonna skip him. Jay Silva, left back. How are you? 35-year-old, too slow. Poacher Bradley Watkins. Not too bad. Let's keep him on 1 month shortlist, just to keep him in mind if anyone gets in for him. Ali Mansouri.
Don't cry.
This guy is a bit exciting actually. 20 years old. Not too pacey, but he's got some acceleration. Good positioning. He's tall. Good jumping reach. You know what? Let's get Ali in on. We can't get him in on trial. No, this is the wrong guy. Ah, damn. Ali, there you go. We can't get him in on trial, but let's keep him on the shortlist for 1 month. This guy might be someone we can try to sign. Then there is a Mezzala here, central midfielder. Okay. Left fullback, Mayowa Balogun. Not too bad really. If he's cheap. Oh, he isn't cheap at all. Okay. So we also need to take a peek at this column here, because I don't want to spend more than 40 per week on a player. Preferably not more than 25, but yeah. So these guys, we can sign them and inform them, but that will just ruin our finances. So we'll have to be sure about who we sign. Yeah, so we're gonna continue from this. Not one, maybe two potential signings here though. I'm gonna just say that he's just training with us for the moment. Let's just keep him in the team just for a little while. all the parts in Football Manager, what I spend the most time on is probably the summer transfer windows, which is of course what I find most exciting as well. I find my strength in Football Manager is doing the right transfers for the club now and for the future. Tactics is not my strong point, so I need to compensate for that with transfers. So if you guys in the chat have any suggestions for my tactic and stuff like that moving forward, both in the stream and in the following YouTube series, please put them down in the comments or in the chat. So our Norwegian defensive midfielder retires. Marva, thank you for the service. Now let's take a look at our recruitment focuses. So starting at the back, no goalkeepers, but one near match. French Biram Wade, or Wade rather. Seems decent to be fair. France, Senegal, England. What a combination. This guy is a useful backup. I would sign him in a heartbeat if he would be a backup. And if he would be 20 years old, that would be perfect. But let's keep him on the shortlist for just a month. I'm not too sure. But if you don't get anyone else, this is of course going to be a suggestion. Or in progress, we can just check those out quickly as well. We have a sweeper keeper here. Oh, this guy looks... Oh, his handling though is horrible. He's very young though. This is a potential youngster here, so Eggum is interested. Let's just see if we can get him in on trial maybe, just for funsies. Jack Wilson. All-rounded, not too impressed. No thanks. Luke Pearson. Probably good for us because he's very all-rounded. Gonna keep him on the shortlist as well, just 1 month, so I remember. And Nemanja Grubar, Serbian goalkeeper. 21 years old. Oh, this guy is interesting. Really like the attributes of this guy. Yes, thanks. A bit too expensive for me, but I'm ooh, we can maybe get him in on loan. Let's put him on the shortlist, and we have a contract. Oh, his contract is running out at Corby. Yeah, I'm gonna keep him on the shortlist. So that's it for the goalkeepers for now. Fullbacks, same as earlier. So Sam Cross, no thanks. So I'm gonna keep all of this. Joshua Taylor though. No thanks. He might be a good prospect. What does he want in terms of wages though? I want to fully scout this guy. Might be a good prospect, so I'm going to put him on a month shortlist. In progress, we have the more experienced Michael Trench. Again, too slow. I'm aiming for all my fullbacks and my wingers. I'm aiming for at least 10 in pace and or acceleration. Like we saw a defender earlier, who only had 7 in pace, but he had like 11 acceleration. That would do me. Same goes for our central defenders really, because we play a bit of a high line, so you can't have 2 slow defenders, because then everyone will just play counter-attacking football against us and yeah, win everything. So you see, this kind of fullback is probably good for us because we will then be a bit better at defense, but he has no crossing ability and horrible passing ability as well. So and to be fair, not too good defensive ability either. But as I said earlier, physical attributes are much more important in the lower leagues, so I'm going to put him on the shortlist as well. Let's get on to wingers. One guy, and that is our Anguillan Luis Francis, which we looked at earlier. And I'm going to say no thanks. Hopefully we can get that guy we just signed on trial, because he looks amazing. Let's check out the in progress guys though. Alex Maloney, English defensive winger. Not what I'm looking for, way too slow. Rion Dunker, great name. He's actually a great prospect. I haven't written down that we need any prospects for these positions, but then we did lose that guy Steve Jones and stuff like that already. So regular starter, okay. So we can't use him as a regular starter, but let's just put him on the shortlist for a month. And Neil Parsons is a all-rounded, but not that good. Well, nah. Not the player I want. Don't Kiri, not at all. Okay, strikers. Here we have a few selections, but I've seen a few of these players before, like Max G here. Would do a job for us. He played at Rainworth in our same division last year. Scored a bunch of goals and assists, so I might have to redo my thinking on this guy. He might do a big job for us, but currently he is... Oh, it changed to in progress. If we do a punt him in now, we can actually get him quite cheap. I mean on wages, so... He wants to join on loan as well. Ooh, does he have a... No, he's expiring. Let's put him on the shortlist for 1 month and just try to find him if we can find anyone else. This guy is also slow as hell, but let's just have him on the shortlist then. Kyle Stowell from Radford. This is a guy I want. This is a better guy. Good composure, nice speed, finishing. This is a guy I could sign in a heartbeat. How much does he want? He's on the expensive side in terms of what we want to use, but I'm gonna get him on trial just to take a look at him, and he is definitely going on our shortlist for a month. Ali Thorpe from Aylstone Park. Decent winger. Not what I'm looking for in a striker. There's Francis again. Jordan Ball. I've heard about him as well before. So let's see here. Pressing forward. So for my second striker, I'm not looking for a pressing forward. I want more of a target forward, a big, strong guy, and a poacher, which is just a quick striker. Matty Barlow, so none of these. Okay, so let's just move on then. So let's take a look at in progress as well. Josh Benai. He's decent actually, he's very decent. Ooh, but his mentals are a bit off. Not worth £55 a week for me, I guess. If we could get him on loan. Could get him on loan. Oh, that changes everything. Let's put him on the shortlist for a month and see. Zimbabwean Richard Nkube, playmaker / striker. He's more of a deep line forward. In the different tactic, this guy will be great. This guy's a nice shadow striker actually for me, but not for the things we want now. Poacher Ross Murdoch. Sure, he's all right. Could be a he could be a fringe player for us, as he says himself. Bad first touch and stuff like that. Loan interest. Okay, so he's interested in signing. Let's put him on the shortlist just for fun, for a month. And Sam Wilson, lastly. No, thanks. Let's continue the game and see how many of the guys will join us on trial. Just Jeans actually. They don't want Stowell to go on trial. Okay. So let's just scout him again then. Yeah, let's continue. This guy will probably be a good signing. Okay, so for now we have potentially signed 2 players in our sign him up category, and that is the goalkeeper we currently got in on trial and the right winger we have on trial. Let's just check them out in a few days. Partick, this will make Samuel offer. Okay, Partick. Good old Partick. Borussia Dortmund, German Bundesliga. Same as Dynamo Dresden. Oh no, they're in the second Bundesliga. Team Heath in chat is currently playing. Okay, we avoid a tax hit, that is nice. New sponsorship, which is almost the same as last year, but okay. 4 or 5k a year. Planning budget, surrounding divisions, that's fine. New FA county season draws near, so yeah, so these are all the teams. So why are there so many more teams promoted than relegated? Okay, that's strange. Anyway, so the season starts here, I think. Then we will see which league we are in. But before that, let's just take a quick look at the players we currently have on trial here. The right winger is Nigerian Nusa Iyamu. He's also English, yep. He's actually a real player, right? Yeah, came through the Birmingham ranks. For a winger, I think he's everything we want. I'm gonna try to sign him. He has some interest. He had this is the guy who had 16 teams interested last time we checked, so might be able to sign him up then. Star player, yeah. So many players in this league are actually wanting improved training facilities. I can't blame them, but we can't afford it. So that is a promise I'll have to break over and over again. Ooh, he's a bit expensive though. Thing as he wants a non-contract, we can do 60, like 60 or something. We're gonna do 55, we're gonna go 60, and we're gonna go goal bonus, yep, 15. Boom, and we're gonna go 65, and boom. I can't stretch to 70 because this is a first choice player. We're gonna go negotiable, none. Yes, he accepted 70, I hope he will join them. So, the thing about these other part-time players there, they will get 20 pounds a week every week. This guy, although he is going to be a first choice player, if he gets injured or suspended or something, he actually only earns those 70 quid if he plays, which is great, and he doesn't earn that if he's just a sub. So that is what you have to take into account. Of course, if you don't have him on a part-time contract, everyone else can just sign him up. So that is the so that is the bad effect of having him on a non-contract. Let's look at the sweeper keeper, English Samuel Jeans, or whatever you're saying that. No thanks. This guy's forehanding. Was this the guy we wanted in on trial? I don't think so. Terminate this trial at once. I don't want him. Who did we put on our... Which goalie did we put on our shortlist? Ah, it's that guy Gruber, I think. Manager Gruber. Yeah, this is the guy. His contract is running out, so we're gonna check if we can get him. We can actually try to sign him now. How much do you want? Oh, he's probably a bit expensive though. I'm gonna use so much more money than I wanted to, but if you can get him. Oh, I'm gonna try for something here. Vas Final. If you can get him for like 45, that would be amazing. Like that. Let's go for a extension there. Oh, come on, man! We really want you to sign. Use substitute fee. You can have it like that. 45. Okay, 50. Non-negotiable. Yes. Is he worth that? I think he is, especially if he gets there for 2 years. I think he has all the attributes we want. Luke Pearson. Decent. Bit and Wade. Yeah, we can have these in backup. Yeah. Okay, we spent a lot of casual already. Potentially we're up to 43. Okay. So recruitment focus completed. The scout set up a 15 to 22 year focus on us. Let's see what he found. So this is a search for youngsters, I think. A pretty good youngster, I think. Do you want a second choice left winger as well? We're gonna add him to the shortlist at least. Don't need a right back. We need center backs. How is this player? At 20 years old, I would say he's brilliant. North Shields wants him. Oh, we're getting this guy. Physicals are quite nice as well. Good mentals, great tackling. Yeah, Oscar Ekle also. Let's try to get this guy in. You're not a star player, you're a regular starter. Sure. Yeah, this guy is worth it, absolutely. We need to get him on a 2-year contract as well. Like that. And let's go 30. And let's go like that. And FA was win. 190. Nope. United League to 50, sure. Actually, 190 there as well. And 2 years. Come on. Come on, man. Oh, Jesus. 35 then. 35. Come on, man. Non-negotiable. Yes. I think that would be a good signing for us. Where did it go? Here we are. Decent. Playmaker Owen Eglinton. Owen Eggington. Nah, not too bothered by him. Cal Moles, center back. Okay, could be a potential guy we would sign. Richard Mudge. Decent prospect, to be fair. Decent prospect. Mitchell Nolan. We saw that guy already. No thanks. Brian Lai. So it's good to get some younger players in as well, because we had a really old squad last year. Ooh, I rate this guy quite highly, although my scouts only rate him as 2-star current ability. Oh well, I guess his jumping and heading and positioning is quite bad. And strength. Okay, so he isn't as good as I thought firstly. Too slow, but he's quite quick though. He could be a good defensive midfielder. Let's try to get him in actually. Let's just try to get him in on trial. Oh, why do you bounce back all the time? So, Brian Lai, trial 1 week, sure, and shortlist 1 month. Jack Johnson, central defender, 21 years old, too slow. Ally Thorpe, which looked at this guy as well. Nah, not too impressed. Max Whitfield, left winger. This guy is actually decent. I could deal with this guy. Let's get him in on trial as well, and 1 month. So, as you can see, I'm not being too critical on which player I'm signing, at least as long as they fill in the role I need. There are gonna come more and more players all season, so we're just gonna have to sign and get our team together as fast as possible. Well, we're gonna take our time signing the best player for the position, but yeah, we can't just hang on and wait if in case there's some even better players coming in. We're gonna follow the list as good as we can. So this is the first time we're gonna take a look at the scouting update here. So Adam Gell is a central midfielder, yeah. too slow. We're gonna of course sort this after ability for now. When getting up into the more professional divisions, sorting after recommendation here is more functional, I would say, because here almost everyone is A+, as you can see. So there, yeah, that's not telling me anything. 19-year-old striker though, Bunmi Babajide. Oh, he looks great. Oh, he looks like a... Oh, his composure is horrible, but he's just 19 years old. How much money do you want? Oh, suspectable injuries, yeah. Oh, he has some great technicals and decent physicals as well. Let's try to get him, see what kind of wage he wants. Regular starter. Yeah, not gonna get that from us at least. Okay, so moving on. Callum Shora, midfielder. Actually pretty decent. This is a guy. This is a guy I would sign in a heartbeat. Good physicals and very average technicals. This is a playmaker material. Let's see how much he wants. A regular starter. No thanks. No thanks. So this will actually come up here if you have scouted him a bit better. But for now, we just need to try to give them a contract and see how much they want actually. So we will get into a lot of contracts which we'll just pull out of. So David Lynn, left back. I could work with this. I could definitely work with this. How much does he want? Nope. 110. I'm afraid to go above 40, but we might need to do that for some players. So we did look at get Kinsella already, I think. Yep, not gonna have him. Empson we looked at. We've actually made a bid for this defender. Devontae Romeo. Ah, good right winger actually. Good right winger. Let's keep him on the shortlist for a month. Chicane Steele. Oh, what a name. Oh, we almost need to sign him just for a name. Chicane Steele, wanted by a bunch of players. Oh, he'll do a job for us as well. Oh, with that name I just have to sign him, you know. Ah, but he wants too much money. Nope, unfortunately. Tyler Brampton, he's a pressing forward. Nah. Jack Johnson, central defender. Low. Alex Grantham wants too much money. Same with Ahmed Ali. Sam Kelly, and we're getting into 4 stars now. So Sam Kelly, left winger. Very average, but might do a job actually. Target forward, Jack Ryan. Nope. Stefan Rustich, I'm guessing it's pronounced. 17 years old, from St. Ives. Very good prospect. Can we get him in? Compensation 5k. Really don't want that. He could do a job as a backup actually. I'm gonna make an offer for him for loan. It's gonna be a impact sub and no preferred position selected. Alright. That would be a cheap backup signing for us. And I think we're good there for now. These are just worse players. Let's just get ahead then. And so the more players we can sign on free loans, the better actually. So Whitfield bid rejected. That's a trial bid, okay. I think this is a good signing. If we can. We're gonna scout. We get a full scout report here, and I add him to our trial. We're already added him to our shortlist. Dunkirk's Lie. This is the center back. Let's get a full scout report here as well. This is a prospect though, but I think he is much better than the scout report says. Especially in terms of his physicals and tackling and marking. So let's see where that takes us. We're coming up on almost 2 hours already. Time flies. Ooh, okay, so here's the challenge. The right winger we have in on trial, he has now 4 more bids for him. So, oh, actually, and 3 other teams, so 7 more bids. So this is the challenge in tier 10, 9, 8, and 7 because there's so many teams in for all the players. So you will actually try to sign 5 guys and you just get 1 of them. Probably even less than that. Let's check our focuses again. No more keepers in here. Sure. Not any more left fielders either. Sorry, left fullbacks. No more wingers. Only did I see you? Yeah, no. Rion Donker, who are you again? Ah, okay. More of a prospect. Striker. Same guys, okay. Let's move on. So now we're just signing and checking our players based on our scouts and scout reports. We will, after a while, coming up on 1st of July, we will start searching for them ourselves as well. I think that is a good thing to do. Just let the scouts keep getting suggestions up for you and then going manually if you haven't gotten everything you want. So this is the keeper we have a bid in for actually. Stahl is a striker we got in for. Oh yeah, I mean we got a scout report for. He is very decent. How much money does he want? Don't know actually. Contract attack is... he's on a non-contract. Okay. I kind of like this guy and the fact that he scored 38 goals last season. They're in the same league as us, right? Yep. So he's played for Radford. Ooh, okay, so this is a good sign for me of a player. This guy scored 39 goals last season for the second worst team in the league. So that tells me that this guy actually scored 41 goals down to 7 for the next one. So I'm thinking this is a striker that has a theft for scoring. Did he have any assists? 1, okay. So this is a poetry if I ever saw one. But let's take a punt at him. That is a good stat for me. Sure, star player. He can get a star player status. Ooh, and it's not too expensive. Let's see if we can get him in on a part-time contract. Like that. Appearance fee for 10 and... let's try 25. Sure. And we want him to have a bonus for FAVA's final, and we want him to have a 1-year extension after X final games, and a signing on fee for 100 if you can get that in. Thanks. Yep. Oh, he really wants a non-contract. Okay, sure. Let's give him a non-contract then. Let's go 30. And let's go there. Assist bonus, sure. Of 7. Oh, he really doesn't want to budge anything. It's a 40. That is a last offer. Great. Okay. So I would have liked to have been able to offer him a part-time contract. Just so when we hinder any other team from signing him back from us, but yeah, if we can get him in, that is a great addition to our squad, and that is, if so, that is our first striker signing as well. So, and we have a competition for him as well. Well, he is a good striker, we should have known. Okay, so let's see. We made bids for a goalkeeper, a right winger, and a striker. If we are so lucky that we get all of them, we are on a good path to building up our team again. So our guy Buffton is still on the move. Gonna actually try to move him manually again for 0. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna have to get some new staff soon. Max Whitfield is the left winger. I was thinking about him as a prospect, but not for that wage. Let's see if that is true. You're actually a squad player, mate. Ooh, yeah. So this is my experience. How Football Manager handles players in these tier 10 divisions and tier 9 divisions. This estimated wage is always very broadly estimated. So this guy actually wants £30 a week, which I'm more than happy to offer him as a backup. Let's try for 25 though. One more time, and let's go up on unused substitute and give him my winning FA Vase bonus. Ah, come on, man, come on. Okay, there we go, and just like that. Boom. That will actually help us with squad subs as well, if we get that guy in. I really don't want him as the first choice, but he can do a job there, so he might just become that guy. Yeah, so this is the guy we shortlisted for defense, which I find very much better than the 2 stars they're giving him. Oh, it's up to 2.5 now. We're gonna sign up this guy as well, from one of our rivals actually. Breakthrough prospect, end of contract, sure. Yeah, perfect. Want him for a couple of more years. Can we do stuff like... And we have a new follower in Daniel Common 77. Welcome to the stream and welcome to the club, Daniel. I hope you have a fantastic Sunday. It's great to have some new people in here. Oh, and we have Janji in as a new follower as well. Welcome, guys, welcome. Great to have some new people in the stream. So how is your Sunday, guys? Are any of you guys playing Football Manager today, or anything else? Thanks for the follows, really appreciate it. Janji says, I am. That is cool to hear, Janji. So, I'm always interested in hearing of other people's saves and stuff like that. So, are you... yeah, so do you have a team in England, or are you playing in some other team in Europe, or yeah? So what kind of save are you currently playing? If you're new to the stream, guys, we are currently managing Dunkirk in the tier 10 in England, so we're way down in the divisions there. So you are currently at Gateshead. Oh, that's cool to hear. Gateshead is a cool club. Gateshead is a club based in Newcastle, if I'm not mistaken. Gateshead. Ooh. I think I did manage Gateshead quite a few years back, so that is cool to hear. Yeah, I think it's a Newcastle-based club. Vanarama National League. Ah, they just missed out on promotion in my save. But that is cool to hear, Janji. Welcome to the stream. Please join us for this summer transfer window. We're currently nearing up on the start of the transfer window, actually. Just a couple of more days in game, and then we will see which league we get into. Just a quick recap for you new guys here, by the way. We did do a recap at the start of the stream. So we started in tier 1 last season, and this is, let's say, we're currently making episodes out of. So if you go to my YouTube channel, link in the description, you can see how the first season went away. Just released the last episode earlier today. But yeah, so we won the FA VAS and the league, so we're up to tier 9 and we're gonna continue growing the club. Genji says, I'm currently first in League 1. Ooh, that is great. We have a few promotions on hand then. Great stuff, Genji, great stuff. So the coolest feeling in FM is when you get promoted, I feel. So I'm rarely the guy who starts a new FM save with like Manchester City or Bayern Munich or something like that, because I think you don't have that much to achieve then, I think. So I really enjoy this, starting out with an unknown club down in the tier 10 of England or something like that, and just getting promoted and moving on up, building a club. So first in League 1 is really great, Genji, so good luck for the rest of the season. Genji says, yeah, lower leagues are the best. Yes, I totally agree. I totally agree. I'm always trying to try something new. Like I have a private save in Portugal now, and trying that is a cool experience, but I always come back to English tier 10 football, like the real unknown clubs. So yeah, where were we? Let's just skip to 26th of June, because then we will get into we will see which division we are moving into after promotion. Grubner accepts Corby offer. Okay, so we didn't get the goalkeeper we wanted. He got a new contract at Corby, but that might mean we could maybe get him on loan. Well, he did get a new contract, but his contract runs out in a week. Okay, that is weird. Let's get back to him in a month. Let's get him on the shortlist there. Yeah, so for you guys who came in just now or a bit earlier, this is the plan for the transfer window, you could say. So we need to revamp the squad quite a bit. Like, yeah, we're pretty thin when it comes to players, and we have a few oldies who is retiring. Yeah, and we need some new first choice players here and there. So we currently look for a goalkeeper, a left fullback, 2 center backs, a left and right wing, 1 central playmaker, and 2 strikers. So yeah, we have our work cut out for us this summer window. So let's see here. Yeah, so we are currently moving into the Ulsport United Counties League Premier North. What a mouthful that is. So there are some teams there that is actually known to me. I've heard about quite a few of these guys. None of our rivals are here, I think. Long Eaton United, Carlton, Arnold, Hinor, Hucknall, and Gedling Miners Welfare. Yeah, none of them, but some cool teams to play anyway. And finally, we are in the FA Cup as well. We weren't in the FA Cup for the first season, so we actually have 3 cups this season. Okay, so this is fun. If we think we can reach the second round, they will give us £2 more for the wage budget. That would really seal the cake on the league title, I feel. Okay, that is a good. What are our expectations, by the way? Avoid a relegation battle. Okay, so we have a good. That is good, because we of course going to try to get promoted back to back, but they won't actually sack us if we don't do that. Sometimes in these kinds of lower league saves, they don't get the expectations right, so they will expect you to get promoted like 3 years in a row. So that is a bit hard. They want us to reach the first round in the FA VAS, so that is a ask as well, because we're gonna go into the second qualifying round. So I think there's 3 qualifying rounds, if I'm not mistaken. No, there's actually just 2. So we're gonna win 1 match to ease their expectations. Okay, so let's just save here. This is the start of the season, not a bookmark. There we go. There we go. Okay, so being as this is my first Football Manager live stream, I'm really happy there that we have had a few new faces in the stream this Sunday. 3 new followers is a great deal for me as well, so thanks to everyone who has been commenting, chatting, and giving me a follow. If you enjoy my content, come back for Tuesdays and Sundays. I'm streaming on Twitch Tuesday and Sunday evenings, and this save will of course be it is already a YouTube series, so aiming to release 2 episodes a week. That is enough of self-promotion for now. But we have an offer in for Chris Scott. This is our defender. We need to keep a hold of our players now, so let's just reject that outright. Yes, and we have our first signing of the season. Welcome Oscar Eckley Aldsworth, our new central defender. This is a great improvement for us, really great improvement. So let's accept and continue. Welcome, welcome, our new recruits. Oh, this is a star player for us. Great stuff, great stuff. So let's welcome him to the club. And we're finally getting some under 18s league action. That is great. Okay, so the friendlies are up. We're gonna change the friendlies. This is the right winger. Okay, so two things. We are doing, if for you guys who didn't come in at the start, we're doing what I call dynamic jerseys, or sort of like dynamic kits. You can, so we're aiming to change the kits to new kits every year. So these are the new for season 2. The home and away kits are always going to be in these 2 color schemes probably. But the third one is going to be changed every time, and I want your opinion on the color scheme for the third one. So I've already made the third one for this second season, but for the future, if you have any suggestions for color scheme, we're going to change this third jersey up every year. Just to, and that is just for fun really. So whatever we want actually. So last season we had blue and yellow, I think. So that is just for fun, just changing up the kits. And as clubs do in real life as well, they will have new kits every year. So these are our current kits, quite plain, quite standard and easy, but I think they'll do a job for us. Okay, so first guy in is, already forgot his name, Oscar Eckley Aldsworth. He is right only, so let's get Chris Scott out actually and move him to substitute 1. So these guys are actually youth players, so I'm not too fussed about having them in on the bench just yet. Lee Clark as well. Let's just continue here. Training schedule. Assistant can do that. So we have to remember that we need some new staff now as well. So let's see here. Yeah, you want to sign that guy. Or if we could get that right winger we're trying to sign. Not yet, but we get Brian Lai, our central defender breakthrough prospect. So that makes our second signing of the summer window actually, and that makes me able to cross off my first point at my list here actually, which is central defenders. We might want to do something with that position in the future as well, because our guy Chris Scott, he didn't announce his retirement, but he did announce that he wanted to play at a lower level, so he might go in the season. I don't really know when, but yeah. But anyway, let's get into it. We're gonna wait on this scouting update. Scott offer, no. Coaching, sure. Yeah. And we didn't get the right winger. That is unfortunate. I was hoping we could get this Nigerian right winger, and he would be a star signing for us. But yeah, alas, that is the That is the effect of lower league management. There are just so many teams fighting over each player, so we can't get them all. But we have gotten a right winger in on loan, Stefan Ristic, or whatever he's called. Half Serbian. Nice, I enjoy my Serbian players. He is in on loan to be a backup, but he will be a great start to the season if we don't get the dream right winger just yet. So, welcome to the club, Stefan. Ooh, 3 in like 5 minutes. I'm starting to get him a positive vibe here now. So, then I can check off our prospect winger then. Prospect wing. Strike. Great stuff. Welcome to the club, Stefan Ristic. Do we need to train him in something? Yeah, probably. He's mainly a attacking midfielder right. We are currently using a midfielder right winger, so and support, I guess. Yes, so that is where he'll start out. So let's just get him into the team as well, because Sjöberg is probably now third choice, and he is backup for the strikers as well. So let's just do it like this and put Sjöberg on sub 4. There are just 5 subs in the league games in these leagues, so I'm just keeping the striker here on sub 5. Okay, so I'm getting a positive vibe now. Let's see where we're getting at then. Akioto removed from shortlist. Who's this guy? Well, he's a decent winger as well. Let's just move him on to the shortlist one more month, because I'm not too hung up on that guy. We didn't check the scouting updates though, so let's just check that. Okay, so can we check from this list then? I'm actually good for central defenders right now. We might put someone on the shortlist if we find a dream player, but we want some quicker players here. So Max Kakin, he's a decent one, but not what we're looking for. Kwame Boateng is he's quite a nice fullback actually. We are set on the right fullback position, but seeing as this guy is a central defender and right back, he would be a good signing. How much does he want though? Let's get him into regular starter, and he's too expensive. Okay. Jack Williams, left fullback. Romford is bidding on him. Oh, he's not too bad. He's quite good actually. We need a first choice left fullback. Yeah, we do. Actually, yes, yeah. I'm just gonna get into the competition of this guy. He can be a star player, sure. No, I don't want to waste too much money on one player. So we're gonna get him out. John Campbell. Nope. Actually, I don't want him anymore. Can we just report? Add to not interested list indefinitely. Yep. Darnell Kitambo. Nope. Dan War, are you a striker or a winger? Right footed, not what I'm looking for. Ronaldo Brown, what a name. What a name. Not what I'm looking for either. Okay, so we're getting into the worst players there. Damian Reeves. Too slow. Philip Riley is a defense midfielder maybe. Not my type. Chris Gregan, left fullback. Okay, not what we're looking for. Okay, so we're getting down to the 4 stars now. Stephen Walden, no. No. Okay, so let's just move on then. We had the recruitment focus update. Let's check that out. Goalies, no more goalies. These are the same guys. This is an updated, I guess. These are the same guys as well. Yeah, defensive midfielder. We really don't want these guys, but okay. Just gonna... Briley, are you any good? I'm just gonna delete this one. This is a scout made one though. Because we're trying to sign Stowell there. I really don't want McKee. Yeah, I'm gonna remove him from the shortlist for now. Yes, and right winger, same guys. Okay, let's just continue. No, actually, now is the time to renew the staff and fix the friendlies actually, because I always want a bit more friendlies than the assistant fixes for us, or sorry, arranges for us. Yeah, we're not gonna change those. So schedule, he has scheduled 4 friendlies. That's not much. Everton on the 21s. Cancel that. Okay, so let's arrange. So our league begins 5th of August. So let's have a big home game here against Doncaster maybe. Stockport is a good one. Actually, Wrexham that's a good attendance, I think. So let's do Wrexham there. And let's do a big club here as well, just to start off things. Spennymoor, Macclesfield. I'm feeling Macclesfield here, so let's go. Let's do an away game here against a poorer team nearby. Kingston, sure. And let's do an away game here as well. So there's 8 friendlies then, but I think that is a good selection for us. Let's do a... Oh, Coventry Alvis. Dudley Sports. Sure, Dudley Sports. I did play with them in a save actually. We have some new people in the stream as well. Welcome guys, welcome. Nice to have some new people in here today. I'm very appreciative of the support. Okay, so the only transfer we're waiting for now is the striker. So let's see if he signs. Nope, he signed for Biggleswade. Unfortunate. Do we want Smithyman back? No, not really. Tillyman retires and Jones retires. So there we have it. 2 more guys out of the team. And as you can see, we're quite short now. So we're gonna have to get this guy in for now, just to fill out the team. We don't have a left back anymore. Okay, so this is where we struggle. Team depth. We don't even have a left back in the under 21s. This guy is going to get up to the under 21s and try as well, I guess. Yep. Yeah, so let's see how the transfers. So we have one more in here, that is Max Whitfield. So now begins the intense scouting regime we're going to follow. And that is left fullback, right wing and goalkeepers. That is what we really need. And we, of course, we need strikers and central midfielders as well. But now we need to be more direct in how we approach finding players. And I forgot staff again. So we need a new assistant coach, I think. Yeah, he's out. We need a new chief scout and a new director of football. Yeah. So let's start with the chief scout then. He will be a Issei scout. Let's go for one of these guys who are unattached, like Lee Layton here. Coach to sign. You're gonna be a chief scout. I want you for 2 years actually, if you get promoted. There we go. Recruitment team, director of football. What is the attribute director of football needs in addition? Negotiation. Okay, negotiation. So let's just not do that. But negotiation is there. Okay. So all of these are quite nice because they're 999 in the 3 attributes we want. So Marcus Collins, for example. Let's go. He's going to be a director of football. Same deal for him. 45, 50. One man. There we go. That's it sorted. And lastly, assistant coach. I realized that in this year's game it's called head coach and assistant coach, but I think that is a language thing, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just check if that is true. Where's the language stuff again? Ah, here it is, English. So I think it's changed because I always play on British English, and I think this is also a US English thing, but yeah. Anyway, maybe not. We get the idea anyway. So, assistant coach. Let's go. People management is that thing. So let's just see what we get here. 9 people found. So I'm sorting them by judging player ability, and we're gonna go to coaching attributes. Who's the best trainer here? Gareth Gel. Ah, it's our guy. It's our old left back. Well, he's a decent. What a coincidence! He's a decent assistant coach actually. Oh, it would be a good story to just sign him up as our assistant coach. He's good at youth development as well, which is one of our goals of the save. You know what? He's getting in. Oh, that is just great. Assistant coach, man. He will need to be a staple at the club, I think. Why didn't he tell me before that he wanted to be a coach? I would have signed him up right away. Sorry, my chair is a bit... yeah, it's a bit weird today. It almost feels like it's gonna fall off. But anyway, Gareth Gentleman, welcome back to the club then. If we're getting in as our new assistant coach. Okay, so let's just get past 1st of July now. We actually get Whitfield in as a left winger. I think we're good on that wing then. Nice, this is a good prospect as well. Welcome to the club, Max Whitfield. So the players actually come back from their vacation at the 3rd of July here, I can see. They're just around the corner. Okay, so let's see where we're at then. We have our prospect wingers, both of which can start the season as first choice, and then we can spend some time getting more first choice wingers in, one for each side. For now, we are sorted for central defenders. We are in desperate need of goalkeepers. We haven't actually got rid of our main goalkeeper yet, but he is on his way out. He has some interest in him, so it's just a question of time. So goalkeeper, fullback. We don't have any fullbacks on the left side. Those two, and center mid and striker. So 4 more positions to get a hold of. Well, actually right wing as well, but we have a sub there, so we can start the season with him as the first choice. So let's see here. Blowers is now out of contract. He can stay until the new guy comes in. Same with Kavanaugh. Same with Davis. We released Aaron Buffton. Okay, so our goalkeeper is out then. So he is out. Smith-man is out. We actually made a profit. Sponsorship profit last month. Lee signing confirmed. Welcome Lai. Brian Lai. Important date in July. Arundel seek Little loan deal. Who's Little? Oh, he's one of our prospects. Yeah, sure, great stuff. Great stuff. There's a lot of people in for this guy actually. Who's this guy? Yeah, this is one of our fullbacks from the last youth intake, so that is nice to have some interest. So let's just accept this for everyone. Yep, great stuff. Okay, so let's just continue one more time, and then we'll save the game. Oh, I really enjoy taking my time and doing this summer transfer window. This is one of the things about Football Manager I enjoy the most. Some Premier League releases here. We could also always sign the good old Mohamed El Neni from Arsenal, but don't think it will sign for us. So let's see, this is for next year. Great stuff. Let's save the game. Okay. So where are we at then? Yeah, so this is our new left winger, of course. Boom. We have our... Oh, where did he go? Oh, there we have him. Brian Lai, you're up to the main squad. Are we missing a central midfielder? Probably. But anyway, Brian Lai, you're in as well. No, not in a keeper position. You're actually in sub 2. So for now we are missing a striker. We're gonna put our South Korean in there for now. We're gonna put... No, we're actually missing a keeper and a left fullback. We don't have that yet. Don't have any keepers or fullbacks here. Let's put Carr up on in the squad, and let's put Frizzell up just to have some players in the positions. Keeper and Frizzell left back. Okay. So you can clearly see where we need to improve then. I'm very satisfied with the central defenders we got now. The only one who's slow now is Chris Scott, and he still has 8 and 6. Brian Lai has 13 in both. Ekle Olsdorf has 8 and 10, decent. Travis James has 12 and 11. So that fits my plan of playing a higher defensive line. Oh, and it's great to have a Serbian right wing in as well. Oh, so satisfied with that. A Serbian and a South Korean, actually. Great stuff. So, 7 days to our first match against Macclesfield, and we still have... We're still in need of a complete team here, so let's see what we can get there. So Oliver Ritchie, he's not out on loan anymore. He's available and might be a good choice for a signing. Not this guy, not at all. Let's just get him out of the interest list. Sam Cross, good physicals, but that's it really. So how much do you want, Oliver Ritchie? Not too much. Would have him as a squad player, to be fair. Oh, definitely for £20 a week and 2 years. Hello. Welcome to the club. I hope you will sign. I think this is a really good catch if we can get him for £20 a week and he agreed to be a squad player. Whoa, it's a good catch in that case. So Joshua Taylor, how is this guy? Prospect, probably. Not my first choice. Would Han Trench. We've seen all these players before. I really don't want this guy. Not interested in this guy at all. Not interested. 1 year. Jack Hunt, who are you? Well, is he? Well, he's not too bad, but we'll continue to look for other people. So, goalkeepers, the same guys. Nemanja Gruber is now... Oh, he's now released. Can we get him now then? Yes. Yes. Hell no! And he's foreign now. Okay, too bad, too bad. So we'll remove him from the shortlist. Jack Wilson is decent. They have some potential signings here, but I would really like some better players. This French guy is actually quite good. Can we sign him? Can we get him in? Just try. Actually, oh, okay. It's too late now. I was gonna try to sign him on a loan. Hang on. Let's just withdraw transfer offer. Let's try one more time. Oh, okay. We just made a big mistake there, but anyway, I'm sure we're gonna find another keeper. That's all right as well. Jeans is not interesting at all, so get him on a not interested list. Yeah, wingers, same guys. Yeah, and same guys on strikers. Okay, so we're just gonna go into scouted players now. Now we're gonna get into manually trying to find players here. First of all, let's see if we can find anyone in on loan, and immediately one central midfielder catches my eye. That is Kane Glatzel. He's just too good to not make a bid for, although he is more of a ball-winning midfielder, which we already have one of, but we might need a few more. He's very versatile too, so yeah, let's just make an offer for him. He's going to be an impact sub. Yeah, great stuff. Loanees are the way to go. Let's just check for loanees first of all. Strikers, we have a target forward here in Abdoulaye Kouyaté. Great name, not so great player. He's really good at heading, but that's it. Greg McHugh, are you a good sub? Great mentals for a 17-year-old, but yeah, his physicals just let him down. No, he's not the player we want, unfortunately. Another South Korean striker. Oh, that would be a great combination. 2 South Koreans up front. That would be great. Goalkeeper, Charlie English. You can't get a more English name than Charlie English, but great other than handling. And we surely needed a goalkeeper who could handle the ball last year, so I won't sign a bad handling goalkeeper this year. It's just too risky. Left back, quite a few players, but not any good ones. Graham Perry, how are you? No thanks. Left wing back though. No. What else do we? Right wing, of course, right wing. Thomas Roberts. He's worth scouting at least. He has some great... Actually, I'm gonna put him in on a trial. Oops. Trial. Because this is an old scout report, so we might be better actually. So let's just do a 1 month shortlist as well. Nanthwich. Hyde. Osagi. Nah, these are just not the ones we want. Right midfielder. Glatzel is the central midfielder we're already trying to scout. Tyler Potter. Too slow I think. Kit Hazeldine. Another great name, but a horrible player. Okay, so I think that is it. We want to check for loanees. Yeah, no attacking midfielders who can play there. Defensive midfielders? No, nope. Okay, so let's get to transfers then. Let's try interested first, and let's go for goalkeepers. Gruber is interested, but he wants way too much money. So what do we need to be careful about is this thing. This scout report is almost a year old, so this won't be actually relevant longer anymore. I mean, so we could scout him, of course. We could, but I might just be more interested in actually getting one in on trial here. Maybe this guy is probably good enough for us, but he isn't exactly what I want, so I'm a bit afraid about that, but I'm gonna get him on trial. Let's go for doubtful interest as well, just to get everyone in here. Aiden Duffy, Mark Wilberforce, quite old actually. This guy's actually decent, but he wants too much wages. Maybe not this year though, so let's just get a scout report for both of these guys. Adam Jenkins. Okay, so we need to search for a goalkeeper. We're still on for a goalkeeper here, so I'm gonna put a star on that one. And it's a bit cold in there, so I'm gonna put us on a sweater. Hang on. My Chalby Sports football shirt here isn't really keeping me hot in this cold room, so it will have to be hidden for now. But come on. You'll know it is there. So, for you guys who don't know, my first ever YouTube series was with Chalby Sports, which is 2 years back now. We almost made 100 episodes, I think. So, in terms of production quality, it's way worse than I can create nowadays, of course. But it is fun, and it was a really great club, and I started following them on Twitter as well, and they followed me back and commented and stuff like that, so that was a real cool experience. But yeah, so keepers. Let's move on for now. Okay, so left back. Scouted players. Jake Finnerty. I can already see that I don't want to re-scout him. Callum Earls. He's more of an attacking fullback in that case. We could deal with a guy like this. Though he's a bit too attacking maybe, so now I'm just being picky here. But if he comes cheap, that is a good sub. If he can play both left wing and fullback. And let's just put in a cheeky transfer offer for a squad player here. Can we get him down to 40? No, sorry, to 30. He really doesn't want to budge at all. FA Cup. With winning the FA Cup. £500. Come on, man. 35? Okay, we can do something like this then. Oh, he didn't like that at all. Okay. So, I did a baddie there, but no matter. It was a okay player anyway. Just okay. And this guy's not good. James Edgar. He's alright. He's decent. It's more of a winger really, which is actually what it says on the tin as well. Oh, I have such a hard time finding left fullbacks for this team. For this Ryan Tackley though. No, this is just too slow. Ooh, might have to rely on my director of football to get some players in for me for the left back position. Because I have such a hard time finding players. What about this guy then? Can we get this guy on cheap just to get one player in? Let's just try. This is just slim pickings now. Marlon Carline. Too slow. Again, too slow. This is not the player I want, but if we can't get anything else, let's just scout him. Yep. Moving on. Right wing. So we're gonna do like this or attacking right wing then. We don't have anything else on there, do we? Oh, this is pace and acceleration. Okay, so there we go. Wolf Rainins. Andy Hall. Oh, he's old, but this Jack Barlow. How are you? Are probably not too good either, but you are. Oh, you are. You can play with either foot. Let's get you in on trial at least. Let's take a look at you. Because he isn't fully scouted yet. But that will be exciting to see. Manny Akiotu, we have him on our shortlist. Yeah, this guy, let's get him in on trial, right? 1 week to see he's at a club currently. Cowburn. What a nice name. Max Cowburn. There are some great names here down in the lower leagues. He's very aggressive though. He's decent as well. Trial here as well. And Jack McGovern, he's a bid in for him already. Red Hill. Nope, too slow. Richard Mudge. Nah, no thanks. Alex Maloney. No thanks. Okay, so we have a few prospects here we can take a look at. Next up, central midfield. This is the position I'm least worried about. We do need a few players there, but there's so much more choice in the central midfield than in than we have in the left fullback position, as you can tell. Harvey Gregson is a Mazala. He would do a good playmaker, so let's get him. Actually, let's just sign him because he was amazing. Star player, yep. Ooh, he's in on cheap. Come on. Let's go 2 years and maybe 3 years. Oh, he was a non-contract. Okay, let's get him in anyway. Great stuff. Oh, if we could get Harvey Gregson, that would be great. He's in for a bid already. Nobody's wanted by just one club. Ooh, we might have a chance then. Might actually have a chance. Luke Richardson is a central midfielder and defensive winger. A great ball-winning midfielder though, so what does he want? Let's just see if we can get him on trial, just to get an updated scout report here. Same goes for Dave Wilkinson maybe, if he's that good. Or for defense. Oh, he is slow. No thanks, mama. Daryl Knights. Winger slash playmaker, he says confidently. This could be a good utility player for us. He has very experienced as well. Let's get him in on trial at least 2 weeks. This is a guy that can solve a lot of problems for us, being used as a central midfield, but also a sub for the right wing actually. Exciting. Okay, so Jack Gurney. Ooh, very all-rounded. Wanted by 2 clubs. Let's get him in on trial as well. Just take a look at him. And another ball-winning midfielder. Really don't need that. Nope. No thanks. Jack McGovern. Already saw him. Gardner, deep line playmaker. Oh, horrible physicals. Stephen Palmer, Mazala. We're gonna play a playmaker, so 5 passing isn't that good. Mitchell Nolan. We have looked at this guy before. He is okay, but not my first choice for a signing. But we could get him in on trial just to see. If he's cheap, he's a good backup, to be fair. Hakim Nyariki from Thurlow Nunn. No, sorry, from Woodbridge Town. Could be good. Can we get him in trial? So let's just take a look at him. Ian Atkinson. He could be interesting because he might be able to play the wing as well, which will sort out a lot of problems, just like that guy we had further up here. Ross Clark at Stafford Town is the last one we're going to check out. No thanks. Okay, so lastly, striker. What do we have here in terms of already scouted players? Jason Hollett. Way too slow, but a great mentals actually. He could do a good target forward job, to be fair. Depending on how much money he wants. Which is way too much. I'm not gonna bother trying either. Harry Sloman. You can get a trial contract just to take a look at him. Might be too slow. Cole Lambert. No thanks. Spencer Ware Daly. This is a real player because I think I've heard about him. Yeah. He's a Montserratian international as well. Might be a good backup poacher. Let's get him in on trial. A bit too old really, but let's see if we can get him. Not Max G, we've looked at him already. Adam Furness. Nope. George Asplin. Tried to sign this guy last year, but he went to another team, well, to New York Town, but I'm kind of happy he did as well, because, yeah, don't want him today. Yes, we're gonna have to check some things here. McCallum, no. Okay, so we have a few attempts of a trial now. No one accepted. Cartwright didn't want a contract. This is the left back. Okay, so he's not interested. Okay, so that is great. Weird Daily don't want to come on a trial, so let's scout him. Same with Sloman. Same with Nyariki and Akioto. Okay. Roberts rejects Dunkirk. Ooh, okay. He just outright rejects us. Okay, so let's scout him then. Okay. But we have a few trials in. Trialists, that is. Richardson rejects us as well. What is he? He's a defensive midfielder. Not too bothered about that. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, we're coming up on 2.5 hour stream now, so we're gonna have to get our tempo up. Might not get to the first game of the season today, but we'll try. Yeah, so let's just keep these guys in our team for a while. Squad dynamics update. Level White and Chris Scott. Okay, so this just fell apart. We had like 8 players there before the season. Wilson joining us on trial. Yep. Let's get to 3rd of July just to get the players back. So let's see where that takes us. Offers made for Richie. That is the guy on trial for us, right? No, he's not on trial. We had this guy on the shortlist. Oh, he's the guy at the one crossing, but he might do a job for us. No, we actually made a contract for him. Okay, so that's great. We have offered a contract to Gregson as well. Oh, I really hope we get this guy. Oh, so the goalkeeper we tried to sign, we can't sign him because Northampton on Chennex is under transfer embargo. I mean, that is just unfortunate, really. So you're in a transfer embargo. Oh my god, that is horrible. Another friendly proposal. Okay. So we can't make an offer for him. What? That is weird. Let's try again. Marcus Collins from football. Ah, that is our new director of football. Yeah. Boom. Let's fire the old one and get in the new one. Ask for recommend signing. Yes, I am delighted to welcome Marcus to the staff. Hopefully we'll get a new assistant manager in and a new chief scouter as well. Nor be happy to welcome Collins to Dunkirk. Yep. Great stuff. Confirm code of conduct. Just ask Todd Kavanaugh to pick and confirm. Offers made for Rich and Gregson, sure. Gentlemen, set the sign for Dunkirk. Welcome back, Gareth Gentleman, our new assistant coach. Previously left fullback. Let's have him ask to recommend Lee Layton transfer locked. Confirm. Nice. Great stuff. So that makes oh, we haven't actually released that other assistant coach, Kavanaugh. We are gonna release him right now. I thought he could only have one assistant coach, but apparently not, so let's just terminate that contract then. Kavanaugh's Act. Gareth Gentleman will take over his responsibilities. Great stuff. Trial day, just one guy. Yeah, sure, I'll attend and scout that player. Okay, so then we go. 4th of July, we will start looking for players again. List scouting players. Okay, so let's see here. Ooh, there's a lot of unknowns here. Probably because we switched staff just now. But let's see here. Jack McGowan. Oh, he's a decent striker if I ever saw one. He interested in joining us? Star player. Too expensive, unfortunately. Glenn Lane, winger. Brady guy, actually. Are you interested in joining us for a decent amount of cash? Hell no. Rife Armstrong, what a name. And he's a fullback, left fullback. Ooh, we can get him in loan maybe. I could get behind that. 8 and 8 in acceleration pace is a bit on the low side, but I think it's okay under our circumstances. Okay, so I won't allow him to move out on loan, but let's suggest to sign him instead then. Jack Wilson is on trial already. Ben Watkins, who are you? Decently all-rounded player here. Yeah. Guess we're gonna keep all of these out. And Rory Coleman is a fullback though. Ooh, pretty decent. Good free kick taker. How much do you want? You're a regular starter for us, I think. Nope. Much money again. Inverted wingback. Are you left? No, you're a right foot player. Okay, so let's clear these guys and one more continue. Start. No. Okay. That falls through as well. Wade. Okay, so you just signed a new contract. Okay. Didn't get that French keeper either. So who are we in for now? George Little on loan, Oliver Ritchie on signing, Gregson and Glatzel on signing and loan. Okay, so let's get the 4th then. There we go. Another save just to get behind our save game here. So let's take a look at our trial lists then first. Just gonna put these guys in the subs just to sort them out like this. Ability and Jack Barlow. Who are you? Yeah, you're the all-rounded guy. We're gonna have to skip out a bit more before we actually see progress here. So actually, let's just get ahead there. I'm gonna go for our director of football now. Western suggestions and fullback is our main target here. Go. Also transfer targets. There we go. Let's just sign these up on trial. 2 weeks preferably. Owen Payne, Craig Maguire, and lastly Louis Warsey. These guys who are available for transfer, we will actually... Yeah, we could always try to get them on trial as well. Just 1 week for these club people, club players. Yep, and I would also like to have some recommendations for a loanee fullback. So, boom, scout report. So already I can see this is a guy from Ebbsfleet, which is a National League team. So Stacey Ratton might be a good one. Next up is goalkeeper, of course. 3,000 transfer. Thank you. Can we do that 2 times maybe if I choose sweeper keeper? Nope. We want to transfer recommendation as well. and Lodi recommendation. Boom. You're gonna get in. Oh, you don't want to do that. Okay. Fine. So we are at the point now that we just need to set our first team, and then we can get through some friendlies, and we can add to the squad later through the season. But we need to get at least 16 players in the squad just to have a full bench done. But let's see where we get in the next half hour, because we're not gonna go above 3 hours stream, I think. Because we're also finally gonna look for a playmaker, advanced playmaker for free transfer. Actually, yeah, and the deep line playmaker free transfer. Yep, one more, and the striker. We're gonna look for poacher, and we're gonna look for a target forward. Boom. Oh, I did transfers here, so let's go for free transfer. Poacher. There we go. So let's get these guys in on trial as well. There's a lot of trialists now. I know, but that is how we do it in the lower leagues. Ben Challenor, that is a name I haven't heard in a while as well. I think I've had him in a previous save. Mac Lee, that is a great name as well. Eden Hunter, get in. Robbie Hatton, and Harry Milner. You could of course scout these guys as well. Just do it like that. And let's get on with it. There's some rejections here, of course, so let's just scout report those guys. Ada, Rimmer, Popple, Chamberlain, and Graham accepted. Okay, so Scott offer. Don't want to sell Scott. Trialists. Lee set for Cleethorpes. Okay, Mackley. So let's see here. Yeah, so we have a lot of players in on trial now. Awkward chasing Little Loan Deal. Yeah, that is our guy. Okay, that is okay. Loan approach for Little. Yep, sure. Watkins offer. He is. Who's this guy? Am I scouting him? He's on my shortlist. That is why I'm getting the notification. Don't really want him, so that is okay. Let's get to our first game of the friendly season, I think. We are nearing up on, it's just 4 weeks now, I think, to our first league game, or 5 weeks actually. So, starting to get a bit of a feel that we're gonna have to do some signings real quick now. Just to get the first team up and running, because we have some holes in the team. Again, it's the left fullback, which is very hard to get a hold of, and a goalkeeper or two. Sure. Let's see here. These guys are the first two. So Coburn is decent right winger. I would like to make an offer for him. Yes, I agree. Let's do that. Yep. And he's not too bad. Do you want a part-time contract? Yeah, I offer you 30 and like 2 years and 10. He wants a non-contract as well. Okay, so let's just try for 35 then. that, and you're gonna get a gold bonus as well. That is like 7, and boom. Yes. Oh, if you could get him, that is a good one. Jack Gurney, bombing midfielder. Oh, he's a decent player actually. He's from Harrowby. Okay. How did you do last season? Pretty alright, pretty alright. Let's make a bid and just terminate it if we don't get him, or if we get anyone else. Squad player. Boom. 5, 25, and a assist bonus. And if we win the challenge trophy, you can get a bit of a bonus as well. Okay, 30 then. 30. Yes. Okay. Let's keep him in mind. Okay, so this is good. This is good. Nolan. No, we're just gonna pass on him. Actually, Wilson. Yeah, we don't have any keepers, so let's just try to get him in, and let's give him a backup status. Yes, okay, so this is good. He's a good backup, so yep, we can deal with him, because then he won't kick up a fuss if we get a even better goalkeeper and play him as the main keeper. So that is good actually, that is good. Okay, so let's just skip this trialist game. Boom. Okay, so training is back on. Yes, let's get to these two guys so we can take a look at them. McPartland and Graham. Our next game is against Macclesfield. Okay, so there's few people in for Wilson now. Let's see here, Darwin of Rich as well. So we lost to Macclesfield, of course, but that gave us a bit of an attendance boost. Nice. Who scored for us? Of course, it's Levi Moore, our now 17-year-old striker. Just great. Okay, so Aiden Duffy is not interesting, actually. Carline. He's better than nothing, to be fair, so can we loan him? Can we loan him? Nope, but we can make an offer for him. As a backup fullback, I would be happy, but not much else. A cheap backup fullback, that is. Star player, hell no. You're gonna be a squad player. Okay, nope. No can do. Let's see here. People want Scott, which is really weird. He did want out though, so we might have to find a replacement for him in the future. Yeah, he has some real interest here as well. So let's see. Oh, I didn't give him a promise, did I? I have to check that, if I promised him to move to a club in a tier 10 division. Scott, happiness, I think, promises. No, those are on my screen. No, I didn't make him a promise, luckily. Let's try for a scouting course, a coaching course. That would be nice. Okay, so we didn't get Gregson. Okay, that is unfortunate because he would be a great player for us. Oh well. But we are having Kane Glatzel in on loan, and that is a good one, I think. Good utility player here. Accept. We can have as much loans as we want in this division, so this isn't a problem if we have some fifth choice or so players. This is actually a fourth 4-star rated player, so that is interesting. So we were going to utilize him as a ball-winning midfielder, of course. So let's just train him there. Sport, right? Yes. Great. Nice. Okay, so I won't get a coaching course. That is understandable. Let's skip ahead one more day. Okay, so central midfield is starting to look better, so that is nice. Okay, so let's check out McPartland and Graham when their news articles comes up. We might need to get someone in for Scott there, but react to all offers for now with Warren. Do I have this guy on my shortlist as well? Oh no, he's on trial, of course. Let's 17 years old. Let's try to sign him. He's gonna be a cup goalkeeper as well. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Let's get all of this in, and yeah, that will be a good signing as well. Little set to move on loan to Houston or Uxton or something. Willa. Our first academy recruit out on loan is George Little, and I'm really excited to get our prospect academy up and running, because that is one of our goals for the series, is to become a sort of like a farmer club, not a farmer club, but we want to aim to have some wonder kids come out of our academy. That is one of our goals. And to help us get up the divisions, here is Max Coburn accepting our offer for a winger. That is a good signing. That is a big one. Accept. Great stuff. Okay, so this is Graham and McPartland, 2 goalkeepers. Let's try to sign them both, just in case we don't get the other ones. Who do you like the most? 19 years old, both of them. Oh, I don't like McPartland. Let's try it for Graham then. Is he really from another club? Daventry. Okay, so maybe I'll try for a loan then. Okay, so they don't want to have him out on loan, so I'm gonna have to try to sign him then. Great stuff. Okay, Mike, welcome to the club, Max Coburn. Great stuff. Just excellent. Midfielder right, support. Great, and transfer story leaked for Luke Graham. Start negotiations, not first choice. You're gonna be a cup goalkeeper as well. Yes. Okay. So now we have a few bids in for goalkeepers. Actually, 3 bids. So that if we get 2 of these, I'm very happy. 1 is also very nice. So after the game against Pinson, I'm gonna check out the other trialists and take a little debrief at the club then. We're 5 minutes on to 3 hour stream, so gonna cut it soon, just so you know that. Let's see where we are at here. So this guy is of course going to be removed from the shortlist. He's horrible. This guy though, Mania Kyoto, he did reject something from us, but this is a right winger, so really don't need him right now. Let's just check this out. Graham, Scott, no. Warren, Graham. Yeah, okay, so let's check that scouting update. Kyle Blake, midfielder. Ooh, decent playmaker here. Where do you play? Let's just have you in on trial as well. Who's this guy again? Ah, he's a striker. Do we have a bid in for this guy? No, but we should if he isn't too expensive. Let's make an offer. He looks really good. Fullbacks, come on. Joe Burgess, you're a right fullback, but you're also right-footed. Okay. Nathan Modest, are you a striker? Oh, you could do as a striker. Not too good though. Luke Sherry. Yeah, we're really hurting on the fullback here. So Jack Hunt, the guy on the shortlist. We probably just need to make a bid for him just to get someone in the squad. He'll be a squad player. It's a bit expensive, but we'll have to, I think. 30. Yep. Let's go. Murdoch is a winger again. Not really interested anymore. Ali Thorpe is a winger. Not really interested in him either. So let's... No, he's not on the shortlist. That is okay. Goalkeeper again. But now we have 3 bids, so I'm going to wait on that. Sam Wilson is a poacher. Ooh, not what I want. Not Max G again. Yeah, so we're getting into... There's I've already seen here. Chris Taylor is a central midfielder. Oh, this is a playmaker if I ever saw one. And he has a bit experience. Let's check how much he wants. Fringe player? Isn't. Let's try for 30 here as well. Come on, man. Assist bonus of 7. So it doesn't hurt to get some more experience in the team. Brad Fox, Shadow Striker. Nope. And let's get further. Let's get ahead of the... no, he's too expensive, unfortunately. That Josh Benai. Blake on trial, sure. So let's get ahead of that game against Pinkston. Let's see, Clacton, Dunkirk trials, great stuff. There we go. We drew Pinkston. Okay. So, let's take a look at our trial lists then. Just gonna get these guys out on subs so we don't see them here. Of course, starting on top, this guy we just added to the team as on trial. Let's start from the top. Craig Maguire is a fullback. Decent. His acceleration is letting him down. So we're gonna check Owen Payne as well to check how he is. Oh, he is slow. He's off the team already, I think. Yeah. Next left back is Louis Warsey. Even worse. Okay, so you guys are off. I'm gonna put in a bid for Maguire. He's not my preferred choice, but to be fair, we just need to get some players in, and he wants to be a breakthrough prospect, so that is not too bad. Sure, this is good. He's a good prospect. He's 18 years old. Okay, so then I think it's a good signing, actually. So next up is let's do Jack Barlow. Is like a winger. Well, he can play everything. He's very all-rounded. I'm not rating him too highly anymore, but he could do a job everywhere because he can use either foot as well. Gonna wait a minute on him. Daryl Knights is a winger as well, right winger. Don't need him anymore actually. Same goes for Dean Atkinson, I think. If he's not a striker. Oh, so these guys can go. Yeah, that was the last right wings. Terminate trials. Hatton. Okay, so strikers now. We're not having any good strikers here. Decent poacher, actually. Decent. Rated worse than Levi Moore? I don't understand that, but What about Hunter though? Hey, he's too slow again, so Hatton might be a decent signing. Let's just try to give him a contract. Impact sub. Yeah, sure, you can get a 25, okay. So Hunter, you're off the team as well. There we go. Will Hodgson, 18 years old, central midfield. Good prospect. I really want this guy actually. Breakthrough prospect, 20, perfect. Near extension for 10 games. Great. And lastly, Jamie Meadows. And Ben Shalinor is another one. These are good prospects actually. I really don't want to sign all of them, but let's just try for that guy Hodgson first. Well, actually, I kind of rate Jamie Meadows a bit better. Let's try for him as well. Like that. Yeah, 25 it is. There we go. And Mohammed Amir. Nah, no thanks. No thanks. Milner. This guy is decent actually. Lacks a bit of composure. Could do a job as a prospect though. Gonna keep him in the squad for a bit. Okay, so these guys are gonna go then. Terminal trials. Let's see where that puts us. Ooh, okay, so we're just gonna go to the next friendly game, and then we're gonna end the stream, I think, because we're way over 3 hours now. So this took a lot more time than I thought it would take. So that is a good experience for the next summer window. Okay, so to everyone who has been following today and yeah, giving me a follow, putting comments in the chat and engaging with the stream, is thank you for joining me today on my first real Football Manager stream, which is I find this really exciting. Really, it is a lot to talk about, both in-game and outside, being the World Cup and stuff like that. I think it's a really cool thing. I just streamed City Skylines before, so good to stream something else as well. People really want this Scott guy. We didn't get Jack Wilson, of course, but we didn't get Gurney either. He just committed his contract. But we get Taylor, our 37-year-old midfielder. Sure, go. Yeah, so thanks to everyone who's been joining the stream. I'm gonna do the rest of the transfer window up until the first game of the season and play that in the next episode, which will be out next week sometime. And we have a keeper. Finally, we have a keeper. Okay, so we're gonna end the stream on taking a look at the team where we are at right now. So we are gonna, of course, follow our transfer list here. We need a fullback still, and but that is the only thing we really need now. So let's just take a look at the team here. Let's reset this one. So Connor Carr can finally be sent down to the under 21s again, and Chris Taylor is in as well. So now we actually have a decent squad now. What we are now lacking, actually, these guys are under 23s, I think. Yeah, let's get these guys out to the under 21s. I mean, let's get Chris Taylor into sub 3, and let's get Max Coburn on the right side. Let's get Sjöberg on sub 5, and Glatzel is spare actually. Actually, Lee Clark, you're out of the team. experience or Glatzel? I think we're going Glatzel here. So this is the team we have right now. Not too bad, I think. Not too bad. What we really want here is fullback, as you can see, left back. And the striker situation isn't dealt with yet. These are both actually prospects, so I would at least like one first choice striker, but preferably two, and a left back. So that is it, and that's the plan for the next episode. So come over to my YouTube channel and subscribe to that, link in the description, and look out for the new episode for the new season. Probably around midweek it will be released. So if you enjoyed this stream, you will enjoy the series. So thanks to everyone who's been joining tonight, and I'll see you next time.